Welcome back to Raz Gains, and today's going to be another different subject from my protein powder reviews. Now I know I haven't done protein powder reviews in a long time, but there's just been stuff going on in my life where it just requires a lot more time and a healthier gut. I think doing those protein powder reviews, just in and out of like different affordable powders that weren't market price or below market price, it did something to my gut. I'm lactose intolerant, so yeah, I don't know if everything got digested with those lower mark ones, but the other stuff, they were pretty alright. So there was one or two brands that were pretty good. But the reason why I'm making this video today is because I don't know if any of you have been actually following any of the trends or what's going on in YouTube recently, but the red pill community, well, parts of it are starting to die down. Like the really like masculine and toxic ones, and I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm just referring to what's been going on. But a channel called Fresh and Fit, I think they've lost their YouTube channel towards the end of 2024, and this is the start of a new year, 2025, and I'm here to start with something called Green Pill.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it's
lightweight.
like a big bang where the end of something created something new. So this is just a concept. I don't plan on making big waves of this, but essentially from where I'm coming from, the green pill represents self-maintenance, maybe even self-love, but just asking questions that relate towards your health. Now, red pill is, for those who want to get on the grind, be that guy that can get girls, well, not even girls, just like one girl, believing in himself, being the top dog in his life, just having purpose and meaning. And while it's all well and good to have that, depending on who you follow, the green pill is something for your mind to digest about, are you actually doing stuff that's good for you now? So yeah, you've pumped up your spirit, you've got the fuel to go and willingly doing stuff that's good for yourself. That's great, but well, I'll just get straight into it. Do you take care of yourself? Do you prioritize rest? Do you have your vegetables? Do you see where I'm going with this? It's more of like now the content of just growing yourself in a different way, in a way which you can be happy with yourself, because there's no point working your arse off and not being somewhat happy in your life. Now again, it depends if you've just come from another country and English is your first language, or if you're already born here, so this might apply in different stages to people's lives. But this is geared more towards people like myself, people who are born in Western countries, or people that can speak English and understand what I'm saying. Even if you can't speak English but understand, that's great. But people that are in maybe like their late 20s, early 30s, potentially everyone, but specifically for people who are doing the hard work, who are willing to put energy and time towards places but still don't get that fulfillment. And with the green pill, I want to help people find that fulfillment. Of course, work, money, love, these are all great things. But as a person, when you're in your own time, in your own space, when you're all alone, you have to find your own happiness as well. So the green pill could also include reading. It doesn't have to be what's those books? Self-improvement. It doesn't always have to be that. Right now I'm reading Harry Potter, the second one, Philosopher's Stone. No, what's it called? It's the one with the car in the front cover. And Harry Potter escapes his room in second year. Yeah, so I read that when I'm on the train. I'm cooking, so do you cook as well? That's a skill to have that maybe red pillars have spoken about, probably not, but I think that is a green pill thing as well. And cooking really helps because you save money, and then you understand what do you expect when you go outside. Is that food really worth the money? So, is that burger and chips worth £15? Are those 2-3 drinks worth 20 quid or dollars? It gives you perspective into what you're spending your money on, and now you have a better guard over your pocket. And cooking is really good for the soul as well. And what else? Do you rest? Do you actively rest? I know it sounds silly, and a lot of people get called lazy for doing nothing, but there's also resting in terms of just without your phone, like a nap, or just doing nothing, or being bored. That's actively resting. When you're using your phone while resting, your brain is still being worked. You're still being put into work mode, especially if you have the blue light on. And if you're just constantly doom scrolling or reading something, you're still engaging in something that requires you to work. So, are you actively resting? And this isn't for people who are already resting. This is for people who are working, going to the gym, staying busy. If you're just resting all day, then you probably need to do something, if you can. And what else could be for green pill content? Do you take walks? Do you go outside and just go for a walk sometimes? That would really help, because if you're just sitting down all day on your computer, eating carbs, you're not using that energy. It just sits inside you, and it just builds up in your head as well. All that energy from carbs to sugar just going inside your head and overworking your brain. You're feeling all these emotions. Well, guess what? If you go for a walk, you're using up that energy, so there's less of it inside your head. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll keep it nice and short. I'll see what the feedback is. If you guys think a green pill should be a thing, leave a comment. If not, also leave a comment. I really want to see some positive content this time, not just helping homeless people and adopting a puppy or whatever. It needs to be from within as well. We need to start seeing people take care of themselves more and not just going to the gym and counting calories. We need to see and normalize just people resting as well. We're all getting caught up, and it gets in the way of relationships, friendships, even relationships with ourselves. So yeah, let me know if you liked it. And I'll see you next time. Peace.